first when he first called, we just started talking because I've known him a while. And then he asked me, and I said, "Whoa, that sounds interesting," So, but gave me a chance to think for a couple of days and talk it over, with my family, and I thought it was a great opportunity, and it kind of re-energized me. I was probably at the right time. I was really probably excited about the opportunity to coach young men and get involved in their lives on and off the field.
Yeah, explain that you've been through college before, but it's been about 20-something years. And you were at Fresno State last year, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so obviously it's a big division from college ball to now, and then from college ball to the NFL. I mean, what do you kind of have to change in your coaching ways?
Well, for the most part, my coaching ways haven't changed that much. You got to be a little bit more disciplined, I think, here, and you got to be detailed up there, but you got to really explain things to guys that really haven't played a position or haven't done a lot of the things that some of those other guys have done. So, it gives you a chance to be more detailed on your teaching, and more fundamentally sound on your teaching.
Coming in from the NFL for so many years, do you think that some of these kids maybe not listen to you more necessarily, but you kind of bring a little extra oomph when you come in and talk to them because you've seen from all phases here?
I found out, the interest is up because they really want to know how it's done in the NFL and what's been taught in the NFL. So you do have their attention right away. And then I was fortunate enough to play, so that helps a little bit. But it still gets down to being able to show them that you're a good teacher. Players can figure you out pretty quick if they don't think you know what you're talking about. So it gives me a chance to really coach and be real detailed. And they've been really very enthusiastic about listening to your approach to how to get better.
How about just being on this staff? I mean, I know you coach with Riley, Banker, and Cav. I mean, it's got to be pretty good. You're not walking into a brand new situation completely knowing so many friendly faces.
Well, Mike has always hired good guys, and Bank and I talked since 2000. We've always been talk. Mike, Cavanaugh, and I always have talk. And it's good to see those guys and be back with those guys, and so it's really exciting. They're just old friends getting together, coaching again.
Good deal, Rod. Thank you very much. Pleasure to meet you. Appreciate it.
I want to talk to you about Coach Perry. I mean, he was Keith to UW, but then right there, a guy you go way back with, and kind of talk about just kind of how that came to be, and it's kind of one of those things kind of follow this guy for you.
Well, that's about right. We haven't had to replace a lot of people through the years, but when we did this year, I think it was as much, and it usually is, about timing. That the thing blew up at the Colts about the time we needed a guy, and I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a shot. And so I called Rod, and through the course of not too much time, he agreed to take the job, and that's a real bonus for us. He brings a lot of experience and a great quality character.
How much convincing does it take for a guy who's been out of the college game for 20-something years to jump back into it?
I don't know. I think it was it didn't take a lot. I think the comfort level was our relationship, and the fact that he also had worked with Mark Banker before, that was big, and he knew Cav from the Chargers from before that. So we had some connections there that made it, I think, a little more comfortable. And then he's not ready to retire. He's got a lot of coaching left in him. So I think this was just happened to be good timing for the Beavers, I think, as it turned out. And he'll be a great benefit to our players.